Good afternoon, my name is David Garner. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for minor hotels in the Middle East, North Africa, Sri Lanka and Seychelles. Well, within the Middle East, our expansion has been very large actually. We have a number of properties located, whether it be in Oman, UAE, Qatar, right through into the development projects that we have in North Africa, in Tunis and Morocco. And we have very successful launches in the last few years, both two in Oman. We have two new Anantaras in Sri Lanka. We have a lovely, beautiful Avani resort in the Seychelles. But it's probably easier if I introduce you more to about the brand actually, which is Minor Hotels. Anantara Hotels and Resorts is our luxury brand within the group. We then have the Avani Hotels and Resorts, which are a brand that sits just below Anantara. And we have the Oaks Hotels and Resorts. Oaks is based around our mid-market concepts, a lot of hotel apartments, service apartments type of concept. But within the region, we have a number of flagship properties. One of our first ever property we had actually in the whole region was on Sir Banyas Island in Abu Dhabi, where we now have 3 resorts. And then on the back of that, we have the Qasr Al Sarab Desert Resort in Abu Dhabi, which is a world-class resort, multi-award winning property. And then the growth then continued with the opening of the Anantara Resort on the Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. And this property, where we now operate over 500 keys a day, running at over 80% on occupancy, is a highly successful property for us within the region. We're here at ATM today. It's the first day of the show. The first day is always exceptionally busy, as you can see by the volume of people who are here. It's also a hot day. For us, ATM is an important show. By this stage in the year, we've done our normal contracting for the 2019 season, but it's important for relationship build, for us to drive our new products, our new opportunities where we have new developments, and we work very closely with the media and PR at the show, where we can showcase our product on a different level. And so we'll be here for the full period, for the full 4 days. As Minor Hotels, we have a lot of visiting hotels here which we're assisting on their sales trips. We have our properties over from Indonesia, from Thailand, from the Maldives, from Seychelles, from Sri Lanka. We have a whole cohort of Minor Hotel staff representing different properties in different regions, including the Tivoli brand, which is one of our newer brands, based out of Portugal and South America. And so we're looking forward to a successful event. Well, for us as a group, we're a relatively smaller group compared to many of the large organisations. But we have grown exceptionally fast. We now have over 155 properties that we operate, and our growth plans for this region in particular are extensive. We have in Ras Al Khaimah alone, we have 2 properties signed. We have another property signed in Sharjah. We have 2 Avani properties signed here in Dubai, with the first one opening at the end of this year, the Avani Ibn Battuta hotel in Ibn Battuta, just up the road here in Sheikh Zayed. Then on the back of that, we have 3 properties opening in Qatar this year, 2 in Doha, one in Al Wakra. That's within our Oaks and our Tivoli Hotels and Resorts brand. And those two these properties are exciting for this small part of the region. When you look at the broader region here, we have an Oaks property opening in Beirut this year. We have an Avani hotel opening in Tunisia this year. And that kicks off into multiple other properties that we have signed, and we're in pre-opening stage 4. And we have a lot opening over the next 3 years. So for us, it's very exciting. The market is growing still. We have certain unique challenges which we've had to overcome, with some impacts on local markets versus international markets. But in the likes of Dubai, with the airline, national carriers, and other carriers bringing in multinational people from all over the world, we can always find opportunities to fill hotel rooms with other guests from other regions. So it's a very, very buoyant market still here in the Middle East. But there is a lot of products opening. there's a lot of competition as well, and we're very aware of that, which is why we believe our unique relationships that we have with our key suppliers and partners is paramount to our success, and we'll keep working towards achieving our partners' goals. Well, I think if I was sitting here 25 years ago, I would never ever say that the market would be where it is today, with the amount of growth that has happened across the whole region. Saying that, it has worked, it has succeeded. The national governments have invested heavily in the infrastructure across the whole region, I think to a very high level. I think the infrastructure of the tourist boards, and especially the airlines, which have grown exceptionally fast, and they're bringing the passengers into the region. I see that continuing. I think you'll see a wider range of tourism spots within the Middle East. By all accounts, it looks like Saudi Arabia will continue to grow and develop its tourism now for the international market. And I think you'll just see a continual growth of it. What will change the most in the next 25 years will continue to be the technology, will be consumer habits, the spending power of the new generation that are coming through. I think you look at some of the hotel groups, the way they're designing their hotel rooms now, from very much a savvy traveller, very high-tech led. That'll continue to evolve itself. But there'll always be a market for the luxury resort property, which people want to use as an escape from their everyday life. We, with our luxury brand of Anantara, we cater for that market very, very well and very successful at it. But the consumer habits and trends will change. How people purchase travel will continue to change, as it has done over many years. 10 years ago, people said that the retail travel agent would disappear off the high street. It's still there, because people still like to buy off people, whilst doing their research also online. But this will evolve and change again. So where it'll be in 25 years' time, I'm not sure. By that stage, I would have retired, and the younger generation would have taken over. But every year is exciting. Every year there is a change. Every year there is a unique challenge, and you just work towards meeting the requirements of our guests and anticipating what those needs are going to be in 5 years' time, as we're looking at how we evolve our service culture, our service delivery. We look at that now and how that's going to impact the guest in many years to come, and that's a vital, important part of it.